Hey, checking in with you. Last day, last video from Vietnam. We're in the small coastal region of Hoi An, and still no sun, unfortunately. And in about 5 hours, I get to look forward to going to the airport for a 30-hour trip with 2 layovers and 3 flights back to the US and back to New York. And this is the most important message and video I can share with you from Vietnam based on the trip. So, 11 days of riding, multiple hours every day. Every single one of those days, there were multiple stops for breaks, for lunch, and then checking in at our final destination of the day. And what I'd find myself is every time we got on the bike to go for each segment, I'd be thinking, okay, how much longer until the next stop? Like, what's that next destination? How many miles, how many minutes it's gonna take? And that's where my mind would be a lot of the trip. And it's no different in life or in practice for myself and many chiropractors. We're always thinking about the end result, whether that's the volume per week or the volume per month or the income per month or per year. We're thinking about that end number result. And here's what's really important. If you've never experienced something, we all have goals, we all have objectives we set for ourselves. And we're taught through the 1980s and 90s goal setting methods, really good strategies on how to achieve them. But here's the thing, if you're out to get something like a volume a week that you've never experienced, an income that you've never experienced, a new car, whatever it may be that you've never had before, you don't actually know what it's going to be like when you get it. So we think, oh, it's all going to be good, it's all going to be great. But since we've never had it before, it's actually made up. You don't know. So there's a big fallacy when it comes to goal setting and whatever most people say they want in their lives. First off, is most of us say what we want based on what other people say, what other people have, what our profession has instilled in us, and it's not really what our heart draws us to and what really we emotionally get excited about. So that's the first thing. Are you setting whatever you say that you want and your goals to what really moves you in here? And if you've never experienced it, if you've never had that before, you don't know what it's going to be like. Now there are aspects of what you already have and you want to expand upon it, you want more of that in life, and in that respect, the best advice I can give, and this is the second part of this video, is what can you shed? What can you eliminate? What can you get rid of in your life that's stopping you from having more of what you currently love? The emotions, the experiences, the people in your life that you want more of. What bad habits, what time robbers, what people in your life are getting in the way of you having what you currently have and love and having more of that? In all terms of growth and life expansion, that's the 80 to 90% of where it's happening rather than the 10% of what you can add on, what you can learn, what you can get. It's what you can shed and get rid of that's in the way of you having the best experience and being the best participant in life rather than what you can get that you don't have. So 2 huge concepts right there. One is, are you really checking in to the goals that you say you have for yourself? Because even if you get to them, and I can tell you from countless times in my life, I set goals, I set objectives, I get to them, and anywhere from 15 minutes to in a day and a half, I feel proud of myself, and I feel happy, and I feel accomplished that I achieved what I said I wanted to achieve. And then immediately after that, I'm at the bottom of another mountain, and it's, well, what's the next goal? I accomplished that, now I'm just in limbo. And I'm back to zero again. And that's what it's like for everyone. So back to the first video in this series is your process, is your pathway to get to whatever goal you say you want for yourself, end outcome, lifestyle, whatever it is the process to get there joyful, fulfilling, inspiring, optimistic, exciting for you? Because that's where life is. Life is in the journey. Life is in that process. Life isn't at the end result outcome at the end of the week or the month or the year, whatever that number may say. So is that process fulfilling? Are the goals that you say you want really, really heartfelt? And do you even know what they're going to be like, especially if you've never experienced them before? And you realize that the majority of getting there or really having the life that is truly fulfilling is about shedding and getting stuff out of the way that's in the way of you having more enjoyment, peace of mind with the people, activities, career, and path that your life is on. Thank you for watching. I'll be back in the US in a day. I wish you well again from across the world. Hope to see you on a webinar, at a one-day training, a phone call or email, and I just wish you the absolute best, and thank you for watching.